Good morning, everyone. Today I have come up with the last topic of chapter number 2. Plus, this last topic is user defined function. Function is what? Function is a group of statements that exist within a program for the purpose of performing a specific task. So, class, for that I want to show you one program that I have made for you. Uh, this is the program that I made for you. My fun. I'm writing print. This is the definition. I can have multiple statement also that I will show you one more program I made for that. So the pattern is you have to write def my fun. My fun, I have given the name. You can give any name to it. You can give anything, addition, subtraction, multiplication, or your name, anything you can give. And after that I have used this colon. You can make out that I have made this colon, this one. So after that I have given some gap here. Then I have written print and within bracket my function definitions. So class, whenever I will write this is complete, you have to double enter, then you will come out of it. And in triple angle sign, when I have written my fun and this bracket, you can see this one. So this bracket you have to make, and after that when you will enter, this will be the answer. So see one more function, then you will come to know. I have made this function for addition of the number. Again, starting with add def add. I have given add name. You can give any name. This bracket is very important. This one bracket. After that, this colon is very important. When you will enter, you will have to give some gaps, as I have given gap, and all the definitions I have given equal gaps. X is equals to 12, y is equals to 34, z is equals to x plus y, and print z. After that double entered I have done, then I will come out of this definition, and whenever I will write this add, then the result is coming. If I'll write it again here add and this bracket, then enter, then again same answer will come. For that I have made one more function for you. See this, I have written multiply. I have written here multiply. After that multiplication of these two number, same gap, everything is same in this. After that this gap means you can give single gap also, double gap also, that's not a problem, but it should be equal, all equal gaps. After that whenever I am writing this multiply, again and again same answer is coming. Now see one more program, this one program. I have made this program with the help of user input method. First of all I have written this difference, then I have given these two method to enter the value. After that this is the processing, that is c is equals to a minus b to get the difference, and this is the printing statement. Again double enter, you will come to this line, then you have to write this statement and you have to enter. Then first statement will execute, that is enter a, second execute, that is enter b, a and b. After that result is coming as 51, because c is the result and c is equals to a minus b. Same as when you will write it again, you can enter different value. As in previous one, you can see that in previous program that I have made you do, in this I have given direct initialization, that's why same answer is coming again and again. But if you want to give user input method so that user can enter the value again and again, so you can give this and different answer can be get, like a calculator. Whenever you want to do the difference of two number, you just write difference within bracket and it will run. So this is the way how we can create a function. So class, you have to see this video properly, then you will understand more about it. So let's go to back where I have started this. So class, there are certain example that is given in your book, that is def function, and they have written I am learning function in Python. They have double entered, and then whenever you will write this fun, like here we call it a function call. This is the function definition, this one is the function definition, and this is the output. So class, if we write it again here, fun 1 and bracket and enter, then again the same statement will come. That's all. Now let's move to another program. They have made a triangle. Now they have used the editing window, in which we can call it a scripting window. This is not a shell, this one is that a scripting window. In that they have made the program, and whenever we will write this triangle in shell, Python shell, it will also work. So this is same as writing program in this one scripting window and running program in Python shell. Your program will also always run in Python shell only. So this is another method, same as they have done here. They have made a program for area of rectangle with the parameter also. In this, parameter is passed. So two parameter is there, length and breadth, and area is this, and return. Whenever you will write the parameter, it is returning also. So no need to write return, you can write print statement also, that also will give the same result, but this I will explain later. You write here print instead of return, you write here print, and within bracket area. Then in place of this return you can write print. After that also the same result will come. Now in Python shell, what they have written, area rectangle, that is this one, area rectangle, and within bracket two values have been given, 30 and 20. So answer is 60. If you write again area rectangle, within bracket you will write 40 30, then 1200 will come. So this is the way how we'll work with the functions. Now class, this indentation, as I have explained, that we have to give a equal indentation whatever the statement we will write. So this is the thing, like here this is our function, and within function two statements are there, you have to write in a single line. If under the statement also two are there, then you have to give a gap, and like under that you are making another function, then you will give a gap, equal gap, and this B, C, and this is the statement of A, D is the statement of C, as I have shown you in program also. So class, I will make you understand more about it. Firstly you learn that how to make a single function. This is about the function inside function, many function we can make inside it. So this is about that. So first of all you learn simple functions. Now class, this token is also a topic. Under the tokens means you can say like what are the things that we can use in Python. First thing is the identifier, then the keyword, literal, operator, and delimiters. So we will learn one by one. First of all, identifiers. Identifier are the variable name, like this it can be a variable name, this can be a variable name, this can be a variable name. So these are the identifiers. These are the identifiers. Now see, next is the keywords, like input, int, print, all this whatever you have used till now. Float you have used, eval you have used, input we have used. Now def, also one more keyword you have added in your dictionary. So this is the keyword whichever we can use within a program and has the special meaning are known as the keyword. Literals, next is your literal. Literal is a constant, like whenever we are giving like a is equals to 12, this 12 is a fixed value, so it is a literal. Similarly, name is equals to Rakesh, Rakesh is a literal, but name is a variable. Now next is your operator. Operator you understand now, these are the operator. There are many operator, greater than, smaller than, and all that you have used. Now next is the delimiters. Delimiters means which will restrict, which will give a proper ending of a statement or start of a statement, that is a delimiters. So delimiters, under that bracket is there, curly brace is there, square bracket is there, comma is there, colon, semicolon, these all are the separators. So we can also call these limiters as the separators. Separator. So class, let's move to our next topic. Here are the statement: x is equals to 68, y is equals to something, z is equals to something. So and they have categorized into this. First one, x is a variable, y is a variable, z is a variable. So all these are the identifiers. These are the identifier, x, y, and z. Three variable we have used, and these variables are the identifiers. Now keyword use here is only keyword is print. Now here it is given something wrong, delimiters. This is not a delimiter. Delimiter here is the colon, this one colon. Delimiter is the commas, delimiter is the bracket. These are the delimiters. Operators, if you say operator, if you say is the only operator use is the divide one, is the only operator, divide. Now the literal, that is the constant. So 68 is a constant, 12 is a constant. So these are the constants. That constants are only the literals. Now your next topic is writing comments. Whenever you want to write a comment, like I want to explain my program, so in that case I will use this hash, and after that whenever I will write a statement, then it will consider as a comment. Comments are those which is not a part of the program. Suppose I want to explain this line, that x is the variable used, like you want to find the table of 12. So you are writing here x table of 10, you will write here x is the variable for which we have to get the table. Like here you can write the statement as they have written here the statement. Similarly, this is not for you, this is for basically for the user, those who are using your program and want the explanation. So class, that's all, and all this I have already told you. Like one more thing, this is the scripting window where I have made the program, and I have run this program here. Input, enter the number, first number I have entered 12. Input, enter the number, second number is this, and I have made the program for product x multiply y, so that's why the answer is coming the product of these two. That's all class, you go with these and let me know where is the problem.